Hello, friends. Welcome to a new episode of the Mind Maverick by Rosalind Bosco. Today, we are going to talk about the topic called the soul trap. Some of my subscribers have raised this question, and they say that after a person dies, the soul meets with the light, or it is also met with by some higher avatars like Jesus, Buddha, or Krishna, or other consciousness. And these, or even the relatives or the parents, deceased parents or grandparents of that particular soul. And these different entities convinces this particular soul who has just died to return back to the body, saying that that the soul has some unfinished business to be completed. And this is what is called as a soul trap by a few people. But as far as near death experiences are concerned, and I have studied a lot of near death experiences, we see that as soon as a light meets with this deceased soul, or some other relative or parents or grandparents soul meets with this deceased or the dead clinically dead person's soul, what happens is, there is a kind of a life review. Especially with the light, there is definitely a life review, and the message given by the light or God or the source is that these souls are made to experience everything, all the good, and both the good and the bad that they have done to others. So, these souls which are dead experience all the good things that they have done from the viewpoint of the other person, and the same way they experience all the bad things from the viewpoint, they become the other person whom they have done good to or whom they have harmed. And this is how God or unconditional love shows this particular soul who has just passed, shows the soul that this soul has a lot of lessons to learn. And then the light tells the soul to go back into the body. So, this is for the simple reason that the soul need not reincarnate and be born again and begin its lessons from scratch or from the beginning, and return to the same level and then learn all the lessons. Instead of that, these near death experiences, they are sent back with a message that they can continue from that time onward, and they can really understand what life is all about and what unconditional love is about. And then I also would like to tell you what are the real soul traps. The real soul traps are here on earth, my dear friends. We experience all these soul traps. These soul traps are our personal identity, what we think is our education, or what we think is our status in society, or our degrees and qualifications, sometimes even maybe the gender, or all these identifications that we have. These are the soul traps which really keep us from moving forward, because these soul traps tell us that in some way we are superior or inferior to to another. These soul traps keep us bogged down in the idea that we cannot move forward or move backward, and that we have to keep this status quo. And this is what pushes us into uh, thinking lesser of people who are poorer than us or who are less educated than us. And this is what keeps us into the separation consciousness, other than oneness consciousness. So the only soul traps that we experience are those we experience on earth. And when the soul leaves the physical body and meets the relatives, deceased relatives, or the light or unconditional love or source energy or great avatars and is sent back to earth, some people call it as the soul trap, but that is not a real soul trap. That is done in order for the soul to progress in evolution, because all these entities they speak about unconditional love. They, even in the life review, the souls are made to understand that they have to love both others and themselves. They have to have self love, and they also have to have love for others. And the souls are shown the area where they have been very hurtful or harmful to other people. So I would say that these are not soul traps, but these are wonderful golden opportunities given to these NDEers, or and through the NDE experiences, we also have an opportunity to understand more about these spiritual concepts, and without having physically undergone the pain and suffering of the NDE experiences, we are able to learn their lessons and understand that we should move forward more into the oneness consciousness, and not keep ourselves think of ourselves as unique people who are above or below others. I hope you found this explanation of a soul trap valid, my dear friends. So, if you want to understand more of these ideas, read my books on Amazon: Goddess Abax, The Brimstone Fallacy, Highlights of A Course in Miracles, and Co-Create with Your Universe. And subscribe to me on YouTube. And this is Rosalind Bosco, the Mind Maverick, signing off. Thank you.